Hello everybody, welcome to another great adventure on RJB Wildlife. Today we are here at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park where I'm going to be updating you guys on the construction of Elephant Valley. Right now it looks like a bunch of substantial improvements have been made. We're still a long ways away from the completion of this project, but one area might be nearly completed, so much so to the point it might be opening here in a month or two. So if you're ready for another great adventure, let's go. So the area that looks like could open really soon, and I'm talking here in the next month or so, maybe even a few weeks, is going to be this pathway area next to Roar and Snore with this little hut right here. This area looks complete. They put in the new grass and everything. So we're kind of looking at that couple weeks to a month timeline on this area. We're still a long ways away for the rest of it, but the reason why I think this is going to open is because you got restrooms right up top here, and this is going to be a quick little shortcut to get up to that area without having to go all the way around. So it would really behoove this place to open up this pathway for people that may need to use the restroom and not have to walk all the way around the African plains just to get there. So this pathway will bring you up all the way to where the tents are right here to my left, but why we're heading down this path by the bathrooms is because I want to check out this little hut here. They recently just put a door on it, and it looks like it's going to serve as some sort of educational venue where they're probably going to have some examples of conservation efforts for the elephants and the environment and what it's like in that part of the world. So we're moving on now to the building portion of the update, and some really exciting updates are going on that front. They've put up these new wooden awning pillars in front of what I assume will be the entry to the new restaurant. This is going to be a 3-story restaurant with the lower level being the kitchen, and then the middle and top level being dining and seating and all of that. This is supposed to be an upscale dining experience, kind of like Albert's over at the San Diego Zoo. So really cool things going on over here. They are putting up what looks to be some protective surface over the plywood for the roofing, or it's metal. I'm not entirely sure what it is. But they're working really quickly to get this building done here in short order. They're also working on the attachment points and the paving everywhere around the experience, but specifically around this building. And it's going to go across the front of the building, it's going to go inside, out, and just kind of surround this area. It's going to be really exciting to see what the detailing is when the building's done, and just some of the overall experience details for conservation and education that you'll get here. So we're now here for the habitat portion of the update, and they are working on the area where the hydraulic doors are that link the two habitats together so that they can move them in and out whenever they have to clean or prep the yards for the herd of elephants that are here. But what's really exciting is they've put in these new brown pillars that are basically going to serve as kind of the archway that goes over. There is supposed to be an acrylic plexiglass top or floor for us and top ceiling for them, that we can see them walk underneath. That is what is supposed to happen. I don't know how viable that's going to end up being. But on top of that, the walls are nearing completion on the eastern habitat, or the main yard. And a really exciting update just popped up here. They have started working on the new planter boxes for these habitats, which they've already started on the other side, but on this side they're now starting to put in the new trees and foliage for the habitats, and it's looking really nice, and it's going to really make the place look a little less barren. I'm really excited to see this when it's all said and done. So we're here in the back quarters portion of the update. This area here is going to be where I believe the elephants are going to have their off-exhibit area. What it looks like, they've finished up the concrete work for the wall, but on top of that, they're also working on that whole safari hub area, which is what used to be the monorail station here. That's now going to be the centralized point for all the safari tours. And as a result of them working on that, it should ease people in getting to those experiences, specifically because the golf cart safaris that take you through, around some of the yards is actually all the way down at the other end of the park by Cheetah. So having it all in one place is going to be super convenient. So another cool little update going on over here is the fact that over here in Safari Base Camp, where the bat-eared foxes have been for a couple years now, they've just split the habitat in two. Now, this habitat has always been a half and half sort of situation, but the bat-eared foxes have lived in both halves of it for at least this last year, at least since I've been here. But recently, they've moved some dwarf mongoose over to the other side, and it's really cool to see two different African carnivores kind of living in a similar type situation. For those of you that have gone to the San Diego Zoo, the dwarf mongoose are also visible over in Africa Rocks in the Okapi section. So a little bit of a bonus clip in this video here. This is something I wasn't exactly anticipating to show you. This right here is Melly. She is the female Okapi here, and along with her is her son Bokasi. This is the Okapi Calf that I was referring to a couple months ago. We were doing another update video for Elephant Valley, and I was actually able to get footage of this guy for you. This is only the second time I've seen him on my many trips here, so it's really special. He's also really cute. Okapis are an endangered species native to the central regions of Africa, specifically the Ituri forest. And they're a very elusive species that resides in those rainforests. They are seldomly seen, and as a result of that, and their pattern and just overall the situation going on in that part of the world, they are considered an endangered species. So whenever you get the opportunity to see an offspring like this, it's actually kind of rare in captivity. Here at the safari park, they do have a breeding population of these animals. They have the one female, I believe. They might have another one, but they also have a few males that are in the back as well. This whole area right here is an Okapi breeding complex, and that's the special thing about safari park is each habitat you look at more than likely is a breeding complex for an endangered species. So it's a really cool opportunity to see situations like this and the conservation efforts going into these species all over the globe here at safari park. That's going to do it for today. If you had fun on this adventure, please consider hitting the like button. And if you would like to embark with me on future adventures, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. And until next time, I hope to see you all again on the next adventure on RJB Wildlife.